He's definitely the face.
Pitch Williams, Giddey, and Levine again. White keeps the handle going, working on a fellow North Carolina Tar Heel and Harrison Barnes. Wembanyama is coming off a career-high 23 rebounds with 20 points against Denver the other night.
They beat Denver twice this year. We talked about it in the Open.
Yep.
Denver is a very good team. I still think that they're a team to keep an eye on.
Vassell breaks the scoring seal on this one. Spurs played a home-and-home this weekend with Denver. They split. As Stacey mentioned, one of their wins was against Denver earlier, so a good start to their season. Been around 500 all year. There's Vucevic, pass Wembanyama. He's shooting better from three than he was a season ago. Vassell to Wembanyama, the kick to Sohan. Jeremy takes a three and knocks it down.
Especially with Popovich being out with that stroke. This helps the young coach that the Spurs have, having Chris Paul out there, but they have learned to play with Victor Wembanyama. They're starting to play much better with him. They're finding him in transition. Last year, remember, he'd go possessions without touching the ball.
You and I were kind of shocked at times, like how come they're not getting Wembanyama the ball a little bit more often as he tries.
I got a chance to talk to the great Sean Elliott,
love Sean,
legend, and he told me the one thing, you know, about these guys. He's like, he said Chris Paul will get on these guys when they're not where they're supposed to be, where they're not supposed to be on the offense. He'll ream them. He doesn't cut any corners with these guys.
Here is Wembanyama. That's off target. Levine's got the rebound. Chris Paul talked about building rhythm at both ends of the floor. Vucevic, no. Rebound by... they had a shot to beat Denver the other night for a second straight game. Went to overtime and got outscored huge in the fourth quarter and an OT. And he said, this team needs to learn how to get a score, a stop, a game. And suddenly you're winning a large majority of your contests.
Well, and you got to remember, they're still a young team.
Giddey to Vucevic.
They're still a young team learning how to play together. You know, some of these guys were the main guys when Wembanyama was in France. They've had to learn how to relinquish that role and find where their role is. No cookies. You know, he had been struggling with his shot coming into the game. You knew it was just a matter of time before he got a rhythm. And he was in a big-time rhythm.
Those 9 threes were as many as he had made in his previous 5 games combined.
Wembanyama got everybody nervous about coming in.
Yeah, Giddey is trying to find some space. Now Vucevic just goes after Wembanyama using the footwork. There's a two-hand volleyball block by the unicorn that is Wembanyama, who lobs it up for Sohan, who got denied by the rim. It's grabbed by Kobe White. Bulls still looking for their first points nearly 4 minutes in. White past Wembanyama to the company.
Get him away from the rim. And I think they're trying to do that with Vucevic, but Vucevic's got to make some shots.
Yeah. Vucevic has taken 5 shots already, 2 from 3-point range to try to draw Wembanyama away. Vassell, boy, from injury, and now this is 10 straight starts for Vassell, who's been one of their best scorers.
And he's a very good two-way player.
Yep. Here's Williams, former teammate of Vassell at Florida State. Vassell was the leading scorer on that team that he and Patrick Willis ball closing. Giddey's got the rebound. All 25 minutes the other night, plus 10. Scored 8 points, had 6 assists, got in his passing lanes a couple times. Another solid performance. Vucevic to Williams. Tried to kick it, Vassell stole it from his old pal. Leaves it for Wembanyama. Paul rejoins. Vucevic out on Vassell on a switch. It's a jumper that goes
back to Vassell. Clear out, let him go one-on-one. He had Vooch on him.
And Williams, the Bulls are back within 4. Wembanyama, his 100th. 32 last year, Stacey.
Tell you what, he's got range.
Speaking of which, Levine off target. Wembanyama's there. Paul leaves it for Wembanyama, looking for a back-to-back. And Giddey's there again with another rebound.
He's open.
Oh, Vucevic seals it. Levine missed the dunk, though. And it's still live, so a chance for the Bulls on an offensive rebound. Giddey drives against Paul. Kick to Vucevic for 3. 0 for 6 start. Giddey uses his size. Hoping to take it. Now Vucevic has a much easier matchup against Bassi. And he finally gets the bucket to go down. Bassi has basically taken over as the backup big over Zach Collins. Bassey slings it. It's Sohan open. Overshot. Grabbed by Levine.
It'll be a much easier time getting to the basket now.
And Levine knows it. Those are two heads-up passes. Vucevic wants a foul call. Not getting it from John Butler. Paul comes back. Leaves for Vassell. Rebound for Vucevic, who came back for it. 7 minutes in. Here's Giddey driving. What a screen by Vucevic. A little bit more in San Antonio without Wembanyama. Bulls scored 139 in that game, and they scored 139 Saturday against the Knicks. Those are their season high marks. Here's the veteran Chris Paul. Vassell late in the clock with Ball locking him down. Paul, the kick. Barnes, tough catch, tough shot. Leg while bobbling it on a weird pass while fading into the corner. H. Giddey. And rebound Bassey.
CP3 already with 4 assists.
Typical of him. And a nice track up to 8. Vucevic trying to battle Bassey. Going to work against him. Got it short on the hook though. And Vucevic has taken, in the first 8 minutes, 9 shots. Only made 1. Here is Paul. That's short. For the outlet, he's got Levine. And he jams it down this. Here's Chris Paul in his 20th season, 39 years of age.
Everybody's talking about LeBron. No one's really talking about Chris Paul.
Yeah.
These guys use that. Go, give me that cookies. Throw it up.
Great hands by Giddey. Up ahead for Zach Levine. Shot blocking team in the league. Obviously, Wembanyama has a lot to do with that. Bassey averages about a block a game. And you said Vassell is a great two-way player, and he looked like it on that possession. Now Stephon Castle, the rookie, over.
He's starting earlier, but he's going to be a big-time player going alongside Wembanyama. They've got some really good young pieces.
He's averaging 11 a game. That's top 4 among rookies. White to Smith, a 3.
Oh, misses.
Here's Vassell, leaving it for Castle. Number 4 pick out of Connecticut. Knocked away by NBA Rookie of the Year last season. First ever rookie to reach the all-team or all defensive team in the first team this year. Now he can pass it. Wembanyama averages 4 assists. Led the NBA in shot blocks each of his first 2 seasons. Now Smith playing out on the perimeter. Good screening by the Bulls, but Smith missed it badly. Phillips for Castle. Nice lead for Champagnie, and he knocks it down. Brother is having a breakout year too.
Champagnie can shoot that thing.
Yeah, man. Out to turnover, and here comes Castle with a little windmill.
Little 9-3 run by the Spurs.
They have now taken their largest lead at 12. It's Dalen Terry with White, Ball, Smith, and Phillips. White slings it. Smith, you got to make these shots.
Yeah, the Bulls' bigs are. My hamstring's hurt right now.
I was just watching it. Ball, there's a 3. Lonzo shooting around 32% or so. Still trying to climb that percentage up. We know what he can do at his best as a shooter. A collision with Keldon Johnson and Phillips and Wembanyama. There's Castle against Terry. Wembanyama wasn't looking for it. Champagnie flags it down. Got separation from Ball, but missed the 3.
Your ability to go 2 for 1.
Just inside the threshold time-wise. And White's going to launch a quicker 3 than maybe you'd want to see, but that was a 2 for 1 3. There's got to be enough time on the backside of a 24-second clock and on the front side of this 24-second clock for your opponent's possession. That's what makes it 2 for 1. And you can still squeeze in 2 possessions for the 1 down the final minute of a quarter. 9-point lead. Wembanyama trying to rip through in traffic, flung it up there. Good job by Smith to get it to White, but it's saved by Jones to Wembanyama. That will not count anyway. Behind Gobert, his fellow Frenchman on that French national team. Williams had a good shooting start to the game, but misfires to start the second quarter. And Wembanyama's out there with Jones, Johnson, Champagnie, and Castle. Wembanyama being hassled by Phillips. Now the double on to Castle. Johnson from the corner, overshot it. Good defensive possession by Chicago. Here comes Terry. Dalen Terry looking into the corner. Champagnie deflected it. San Antonio's turned it over 5 times. Wembanyama had a couple in that first quarter. Smith trying to fight through a screen to stick with Victor, who tries to pass out of that double. And again, Wembanyama, a significant part of that. Lobbing it up there for him.
Enough of that, except in the second half, they started recognizing that. But they are doing it this year.
Well, you said it. They've figured out how to play with it. Phillips tried to pass it out of there. It ended up being a deflection out. Johnson picks off that cross-court pass. Here comes Castle. Terry came over. Good pass out for a Johnson three. Hearing you and Neil back on the call together was just really special. It was a great job all across the board.
Yeah, it was a special night. Everybody, I mean, a lot of people were involved. That scoreboard was really cool.
There is Champagnie. That won't go. Williams gets Wembanyama out of there, but somebody's got to get the rebound. Terry does. All he had to do was just stick his hand up there, and that broke up the fast break for the Bulls. Williams, the step, the cross, he comes over that time, and Williams is forced to pass it. Smith takes another jump shot, knocks it. Here's Castle. Wembanyama the screen. Johnson out to Champagnie all day. Knocks down another three. Shooting 37% for his 15.
They're moving the ball a lot better than we saw the first time we played them.
You got more trouble for Wembanyama because you're not attacking. Here's Giddey into the paint even when the Bulls get there. Now Buzelis challenges him. Wembanyama got the block. Smith trying to go up. Got blocked anyway. You might as well get him into a position where maybe he fouls you. Levine backs up. Fadeaway won't go. Wembanyama's 7th rebound. Here comes Castle driving on Buzelis. His fellow rookie with the block.
Good defense. He's got this drag step when it's becoming legendary right now. Castle does.
Giddey long 2. No. Smith taps it to Jones. And then the cut by Johnson. He beat Levine off the dribble. The old Olympic gold medal win on the floor tonight. Buzelis, no. Flung out high. Good second chance opportunity for Giddey and Smith. A three. Buzelis offensive rebound. Out to Williams for 3. Knocks it down. With 35-18 in their victory in OT. Whistle. I think this is a clockish. A couple people talk about it. Saturday night was an emotional night, and that second half was something to behold. As Buzelis challenges Castle, but Barnes is on the back. This player is really good. There should be some fire, you would think, right? A lot of teams have gotten up to play the players like Wembanyama.
Yes. Look at that, see?
Yep.
They're not even looking to try to score inside. They're looking to pass it.
Nice play by Ball to take it right back. Giddey running with Buzelis and Levine. Zach takes it in and scores.
Good defense by Lonzo Ball. Yep. Stopping a transition layup.
There's Johnson able to absorb. Ball, Giddey, Buzelis, Levine, and Vucevic. And missed the reach of Wembanyama there. Giddey trying to take advantage. No, that's a smart play.
And again.
Paul and Wembanyama working together again. There's the switch that Paul wanted to get Wembanyama into against the smaller Lonzo Ball. The fading jumper host.
He recognized he had ball on him, went right into the post.
Vucevic hits a 3. And that was enough to essentially screen him away and give Vucevic be able to get in front of him.
Well, one step he's out there contesting a shot.
Yeah.
That's how big he is.
Bassie takes over for Wembanyama now. Feeds it out. Barnes, no. And tap to Giddey. And a whistle up the floor. Levine trying to attack. Now the Bulls are just getting into bad spots and turning it over. It's their 6th giveaway tonight. Both teams with 6. Buzelis on Chris Paul. Boy, rookie against the vet. Paul knocks it down.
Still one of the better mid-range.
For a long time now. Over 1,300 games played in the regular season. About 150 playoff games for Chris Paul. Trying to take this young team to the postseason. Ball misses. Vucevic offensive rebound and flips it home. Starting out high on Bassi. Here's Vassell with Levine. Another rookie vet matchup. Barnes over Buzelis. No, tapped up by Bassi. Vucevic slaps it back for Giddey. On the attack, into Sohan, banked it up. No, Vucevic knocks it down. There's Levine using the Vucevic pick. The separation move was open.
They got to get back defensively and match up.
Yep. Giddey trying to stick with Paul. Leaves it. Bassi. Lob up top for ball. That's off the backboard.
You're waiting too long to get into him.
And now Vassell misfires, but nobody picked up Sohan on the other. Bulls shooting just 35%. San Antonio Popovich, the all-time wins leader in NBA history. There's Levine with his fourth field goal, third of the quarter. Paul lobs it. Sohan kicks it. Vassell shoots it. Sohan with an offensive rebound again. Barnes dives into Kobe White. First free throw of the game.
Special game for Bulls Big Nation.
Back 28 years that has not seen a free throw or a free throw list first half. There's Levine. Well, we got close. 3.5 minutes without a free throw from being the first game in the last 3 decades. Vassell challenging multiple Bulls defenders.
Strong move.
Continues to play very well yet. Early season injuries. He and Sohan were out of the mix for a while. Levine finally draws a foul, puts it in.
With me. Got Brady in the truck. He's going to be performing at Lucky Chuckles.
My favorite comedy store. It's the Lucky Chuckles hut. Bulls with a chance to make this a single-digit game after trailing by 17. Williams to White for a three, a big one. 22 from 3. Kobe hits his first after his career night on Saturday with 9. Paul. Here's Sohan. Buzelis out on him. The defense by Modest. There's Wembanyama. Late in the clock. Has to hoist it in. Hits it right on that possession, and Wembanyama hits a rainbow 3.
You talk about big-time players make big-time plays. Get steal by Vassell.
Vassell just took it away from Kobe. Leaves it for Wembanyama. Left it out there. White going to take a deep 3. That won't go, and Wembanyama snares his 8th rebound to go along with 12 points. Now Paul, mid-range, same spot. That's just a 7-0 San Antonio Spurs after the Bulls had cut it down to single digits. White accelerating. The kick out. Buzelis short. Good rebound by Vucevic. Predator crashing the offensive glass tonight.
Well, you have to with the way Wembanyama is really kind of zoning up the game.
Yep.
You've got to go in there and get some offensive rebounds. You're not going to take it to him. At least get second chance points.
There's Sohan. Wembanyama lobs. Sohan. That was at the point guard spot, right?
They put him in that Draymond Green role on this team. Pop did.
They're kind of a point forward slot. And now double dribble on Zach Levine, so the Bulls turn.
They're supposed to be. This is a Hall of Fame point guard. See that pass?
Now Wembanyama sets it up. The hockey assist from Paul potentially. Another rebound by Wemb. Final seconds. It's Levine. The cross, the drive over Wembanyama.